tell your guys like, hey, there will be a trigger to this because, like, if you leave one guy right here watching down that MSR, right, and he doesn't know what's about to kick off this ambush, he may shoot early and fuck everybody else in the ambush. Thank you. All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
Good at picking good spots.
They can
Yeah.
dismount and push to these rocks. Like anyone that comes off the road and tries to take cover here, the team that's right here will be able to just hop over this corner and drop them, you know. And then
It's gonna be really close.
it is really going to be close, or it doesn't have to be that close. But
One.
they'll
I did-
be able to drop them before they get there.
I did just get a suggestion from one of my team members that we might be able to.
Yeah, I was looking through your files and I'm like, damn, he did bounce. If I had time for that, I would love to do that, but Thursday nights are not a thing that I can do often. So I can't do those meetings. Yeah, I usually have soccer games then. Wait, 15 minutes? Well, fuck. Fuck, I might apply then. That I've also been looking at doing dagger uniform. I know you are. I've been waiting till the end of deployment to kind of make a decision. Want to finish it with 3-3. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just heard the first part. I didn't hear the rest. I don't really care about the rest.
Damn.
Two minutes to ambush. I'll fill you in on the plan once I'm back at your position.
Roger, we're holding that road light, southwest.
These are coming that way.
They're gonna come down this road here.
All the more reason why I ought to be behind this rock as opposed to the other one.
'70 to the gas station road. What we're facing. Basically, that break anybody who's trying to cross into that cover over in that rock area.
Yeah.
Alpha, they got a good firing position up there. Hit everything that's in the open. They kick it off. Mop it up. in this area.
Alrighty, so game plan is we're gonna stick in these rocks right here. Alpha's gonna be on the rocks behind us.
Wow, nice. Yeah.
If
I like that.
the convoy is dismounted foot patrol, we're gonna open up with the claymores and rockets. If the patrol is going to be armor, we're gonna open, or I'm sorry, did I say rockets? Claymores and saws if dismounted. If it's gonna be armor, we're gonna open up with rockets.
Where's the kill box? Like, have we defined a kill box yet?
Yeah,
And we
so
got
it's
these
gonna be
roadside markers here if we want to use those.
yeah. So let's do this roadside marker closest to us.
Right.
It's gonna be the start of it on the west side, and the end of it is gonna be this first tall tree here.
They're coming towards us, right? From the
They're
west?
coming from the west,
Alright, so we're going to be like right next to them.
basically. Let me.
I was going to say, you might want to kick that
Yeah.
off a little further down the road, like southwest.
Let's go up to those rocks near the flag there.
Because we're not at, I don't think we're much of an advantage if we're that close to them.
Agreed.
I was thinking like Alpha would kick it off like a little further down the road.
Yeah, I gotcha. We realized the kill box is really close to us. And
I don't want to be part of the kill box.
Agreed.
Copy. I've got my claymore set up on the eastern side of the rocks where the hill starts going down.
They're coming.
To get any
come.
dismounts that are
I
still
hear
not
audible.
break.
Alright, so that range is like 150.
50 meters south of the gas station.
You letting this guy through, Teeps?
I think it's a technical.
He has 4 squads following him quite a ways out.
4 squads following behind him. Quite a ways out. Stay down.
Let him pass if you can.
Letting him pass.
Otherwise, all that infantry's going to be able to flank or try to make a maneuver on us.
Okay. Grab your law, did you?
Shit.
Shit. Okay. No worries. My bad.
Stand by. 3 Romeo, this is 3-1 over. Do you have any eyes on any possible troops following that truck up, or what are we looking at here?
Yeah, you want me to put in a little
Copy,
fortification
just
here
advise,
looking
put
east?
eyes on
Yeah,
That
let's
truck
do
comes
that
back
just in
down.
case that gun
couple
truck. Yep.
squads
Yep.
or a couple dudes rolling with them on foot.
Could be in concealment
this
from the
brother.
main road.
Where do you want to start the engagement at? What's
Who's starting it?
copy? I'm thinking my placement's going to be a little too far to the east, so do you guys see the eastern side of the rocks down to the road? Alright, so you guys should be able to drop those guys when I touch off my claymores that are on the eastern side of the rocks. So just let me know when they're passing the last rock on that eastern side, and I'll touch them off.
Alright, so we're gonna wait till the patrol gets down on the eastern side of the rocks to our southeast. That's where my claymores are, and then we're gonna touch them off and start opening up.
We're gonna lose eyes on them, right?
Touch.
Yeah, but Alpha has eyes on that
Okay.
area where my claymores are, so they'll mop up any remnants, and then anything else will be right in front of us here.
Okay, so this is our target kill zone right here. Okay.
Yeah, basically from the rocks there to basically how far you can see to the right. Three, 1, this is Bravo.
Send it.
We got any more intel on what's following up that gun truck?
Drones in the air searching. I'll pass it when I know.
Copy.
Romeo's searching for the foot patrol right now. We'll get more intel here in a minute.
And you may want to set up back here if our kill zones between markers.
This is 317.
Thought, I don't know.
I got eyes on
I mean,
infantry.
The way I'm thinking of it is you two can handle anything
Everything
spilled
that-
out here, and then I'll mop up everything on the road.
Okay, Raj.
See if you can maneuver your drone over there and get a count on how many are.
We got like a whole platoon coming down the road. They're at click out right now. Southwest, roughly bearing 205.
Yeah, I got eyes on. Hey, Sarge, you come up here, you can see him. Looks like enemy militia types. Or no, enemy insurgent types.
Yeah, I'm tracking at least 2 to 3 squads.
Remember that 3-to-1 rule? That's what I was talking about.
It's a lot of bullets coming down that road.
Yeah.
The fuck, they're already shooting.
Shooting at the drone, maybe?
I think so, because it's up in the air. Yeah, they're shooting at the drone.
I think they're shooting at the drone.
Alright, let's
Now they know something's up.
I mean, not for nothing, but it was real, like, you know, we just immediately had Predator drone just come in, you know, just take care of that whole situation.
Just keep it low. They're shooting the drone. I don't think they know we're here yet.
Hey, Bravo, just to clarify, are the claymores the kickoff of the ambush? Okay. I know you told me, but I want to make sure.
Oh, good. Sounds like they're getting close.
Like, single file.
There's a fuck ton.
I'm gonna assume grass is right when we get overran. If this doesn't go.
Pop smoke and bug out, like, northeast around the rock behind us.
Honestly, I think we can take these dudes.
I think so. We're in a pretty good position. If they start flanking around us to the west, that's gonna be interesting.
I mean, ironically, the only way we'd be able to stop them from flanking is if we hit them now with the machine guns, but I know we're ambushing them.
Trucks coming back from the north.
Teeps, I might touch those claymores off once the truck passes him. If you can let me know when he's passing, we're about to pass.
I'm watching foot mobiles crossing in our front here, southeast. Got one guy.
Copy. Hey, be advised, we got one single
Two.
contact
They're kind of
southeast
trickling in.
passing the kill box now. Gonna hold off on the claymores.
Like the skirmishers.
Technical's just about at the T intersection, moving west onto the road we're on.
Technical ran over his buddy.
Bad day for him.
Hold fire. Still sticking with the plan, waiting for them to get in the claymores.
Roger.
His buddy's going back now to shoot the driver.
They literally have killed more of them than we have killed more of them.
Getting a little bit bigger now.
Yeah.
Still not.
Alpha, you got any more guys coming from the west close? Stay low. There's a guy looking right towards us. Looks like the technical's moving west down the road.
Engage, engage, engage. Contact east. Alright, let Alpha get those guys on the other side of the rock. Start lighting up these guys to our southwest.
Copy. We should come over by the rock.
Get that technical. Get that technical. Technical's down.
Next to the one-story building behind the white smoke, we're at 160. We still got guys in the rocks south behind the white smoke. Bearing 161.
I don't know where that guy went. He's right there in the open.
Damn it.
Holy. There you go. That's where I wanted that to land.
Not really seeing these guys out to the southwest.
Yeah, they're flanking around to the fucking northwest. They're gonna come over the hill on us.
West.
I'm gonna shift right then.
Hey,
We'll
let's
get to the
pick
top
it
of this hill.
west through the rocks.
Roger.
I'm gonna prepare to break contact here.
Hey, Morgan, go through on the right side. Make sure they're on the back side of the fucking hill.
Copy. We're gonna see what the situation on the west looks like. Make sure we're not about to get enveloped. Rick.
Alright, this situation doesn't look too bad. We're breaking contact east. Let's move.
Alright, moving. Let's go, Manny. Push east.
Alright, we're gonna take point. Alpha's gonna follow us out. Let's take a short haul here. be moving bearing 320 for 760 meters.
Krug, point out that was my idea first off the hill.
Bravo moving up the hill, moving northwest.
Copy, Bravo. We'll follow in about 15 seconds behind you.
Let's keep an eye out to the west for those guys that were squirting around.
Mike, we're gonna hang here and cover Alpha as they pull out of here as well. Copy.
Short halt here. Gonna clack off my claymore.
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Let's go right around these rocks. I don't want to break my ankles.
Good call.
Set up on these rocks here so we can cover Alpha's advance.
Hey, firm.
So they have a good angle. I'm gonna kind of scoot around and look south.
Yeah, it's nothing to really cover here, unless you meant the other rocks to the northwest.
No, I meant these rocks.
Yeah, if we push forward just like 20 meters southwest, we'll be able to get eyes south and west.
Alpha's on the move already. Move as you see fit, but
All right.
don't go super far.
No, I'm just gonna push this next from here, 20
Okay.
meters west. Alright. Holding.
We're just behind you on the rocks. We got you covered.
Yeah, found a Bravo. Oh goddamn.
Alright, let's keep moving out. Bearing 315. Alpha's got us covered.
May needs a break.
Move around the right hand side of this little spire to our 320.
Me too.
Let's set up on these rocks here so Alpha can bound past that gap and then we'll fall in behind.
Just took it on.
Alpha's moving behind us now.
Hey, firm. Still green medically.
It's falling in with Alpha here.
Alright, let's pick it up. Falling behind 3-1 and Mike.
10 seconds.
Moving. Discard that's discard that. Falling behind out. 3-1 and Mike. So down to a walk here.
Jay, how did you think that?
Say again?
How did that? How did you feel that ambush went off?
It didn't really.
Yeah.
If they hadn't spotted that drone, I think it would have been a little better. But
Right.
the way it goes sometimes.
Man, everything's just broken today. Didn't look that far on some of the other phones. So we're gonna move with some things.
We're here.
Calling her through.
The hell?
Sucks that you guys had to see that, Bravo. Sorry. All right, in the famous words of MGK, let's talk about it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. The UAV shouldn't have gotten spotted. It was way too close for recon for where it
I
is.
think you're shitting blood.
Was it too close? Was it too low? Was it too what? Talk to me.
SOP says it should be outside of a click from any known enemy positions.
Okay. So UAV should be at least a click away from known enemy locations. Does it specify a height or anything like that?
Not to my knowledge, but it's been a minute. I just know the one click radius.
Okay. All right. What else? Let's
If I
dial
can,
this
sir.
back just a little bit. Let's talk about Sarnlow. You had something to speak up.
Yeah, just to finish off on Suncrow's comment.
Can you yell? Can't hear you.
Yeah, go on yelling,
Jamie?
Sarnlow.
How's that?
Much better.
Just finish off on Suncrow's comment. Yeah, UAV has to be outside of a kilometre, which it was until it was ordered to move in. Also, the height distances are 50 metres minimum, 750 metres maximum. So whatever can fit within the envelope to visually identify those targets is where it sits.
Gotcha.
Thanks, Clemens.
Thank you, Sergeant Lowe. Let's talk about the setup portion, where we were trying to figure out where we were going to set our ambush in at. How'd that go?
I think it
From
went
the
pretty
team
well.
leader's perspective. You think it went well, Sergeant Morgan?
Yeah, I think we had a good kill box set. Alpha had good line to the east where the defilade prevented Bravo from seeing, and then we had a pretty good line out to the west.
I thought it generally went pretty well until the enemy somehow started engaging UAS from like 10 clicks away, and then they just fucking did their own thing.
Okay. Private May, did you know where the kill box was?
For us, it was direct east, south of us, right by the rocks was where the claymores were. I believe if there were vehicles, the vehicle should have been just past those claymores when engaged.
And I gave you a left and right limit, remember?
Yes, we did get
Yeah.
the left and right limit.
Okay, Specialist Morgan, what was supposed to kick the ambush off?
Bush was going to be kicked off if it's a vehicle. Alpha was going to engage with their rocket. Otherwise, it was the Claymores.
Okay. Sergeant Cannon, you had a comment?
Disregard, Sergeant.
Thank you. All right, so setup went pretty well from your guys' perspective. Took a little bit longer. There was a lot of movement out in the open, right? We're setting up an ambush on something that we know is coming, so they may have eyes on that. So we move into cover. We kind of plan from cover. We try to use that cover or concealment to get into the positions that we want to get in. Obviously, there's going to be times where we're going to expose ourselves, but we want to limit that exposure to maybe one person. One person goes out, sets their claymore up, comes back. He's in concealment or cover. Second man goes out, sets his claymores up, rinse and repeat. Other than that, it looked pretty good from my observation point. Does anybody have any other questions or comments about the initial setup of it? Okay, not here. Sergeant Cannon.
Yeah, thank you, Sergeant. Just real quick. when you guys set up your positions or whatever, right? Make sure if you're setting your primary positions, you have a secondary, right? Just in case shit happens. You know, think about what's could happen, and try to cover down on that. Thank you, Sergeant.
Thank you, Sergeant Cannon. All right, let's talk about the vehicle. Vehicle comes through. Where did you guys know the vehicle was coming? When did you know it was coming? When was the first time you heard it? The first time you saw it?
We were told that it was about 50 meters from the gas station heading our way.
Okay. Did anybody hear it or see it prior to that radio traffic being passed down on SquadNet?
I think
yeah.
it was all about at the same time. For me,
Okay,
at least.
so the point here is, right, when we had, as Teeple said, height, we had elevation. We could have probably put ourselves in a better position to look all the way down that road, and we would have seen that Vic coming as soon as he came over that pass, right? So let's use the terrain a little bit better when we're setting these ambushes up. And then, any Caesar Qs on that? No? All right, great. Next, let's talk about the actual ambush itself. So I know it's already been addressed. The drone got spotted. It shouldn't have. They started shooting at it, and then the AI kind of went and started doing their own little thing there. But do you think, from our point of engagement till the point of which we started breaking contact, do you think that went smooth or undesirable? How do you think it went? Private May.
I think it went a little choppy. From my perspective, I think it was Crow called up that infantry was starting to move towards our Alpha's location, and it wasn't, and he asked to engage, and then it wasn't until we started getting shot at that we started to shoot.
Yeah, so something happened. I'm not sure what exactly happened, right? But the enemy, that first enemy team, the 4-man that you guys spotted early, managed to creep up within 25 meters of where Specialist Teeple was at behind that little entrenchment that you guys dug in.
I mean,
So,
we
yes.
saw them. It wasn't like we were aware of them.
Okay,
But it
what
was
was
just
the...
we didn't want to start the ambush until everything was kind of set.
I made that call, Sergeant.
Okay, talk me through it.
I wanted to hold fire for as long as possible. For one, to try to draw them in because they didn't know where we were until they started shooting, and two, I was trying to see if I can get as much of their formation within our kill box as possible before we kick things off. But unfortunately, the enemy discovered our location before we could. But that first guy who did open fire on us got cut the fuck in half really quick. And then shit kind of went weird from there, so. But yeah,
Okay,
that was
so-
my call, Sergeant. That was my bad if that was the wrong one. I was just...
Nope. I specifically like how you highlighted you waited until the last possible moment, right? Those guys, I spread them out a little bit intentionally, right? I didn't want 4 team/squads of dudes walking into your kill box all at one time, so you had to think, right? If I'm sitting in a position, let's say I'm just facing this way, my team leader told me, this is your lane of fire. From 135 to 190, that's all you, right? If I'm watching that, and that's my whole purpose in this ambush is to watch that. The minute something walks in, I'm shooting, right? So it makes the team leaders think and control their troops, right? Okay, you see him, he's there. Don't engage yet. Hold. You guys seen that Caravana commercial? Hold, right? And then you're opening fire at the last possible minute to allow as much shit as you can get into your kill box. Less you saw like you saw out there, we had to open fire on those 4 dudes that got really close to us, and the squad behind them pushed further out to the southeast to try to start flanking around on you guys. Right? So I think that was a good call. It was a smart call. I must have missed it being called up. Any other Caesar Qs on anything that we did over on this side of the map?
Negative, sir.
Okay, Private May. Back to your point.
Yes.
What can we do to make that better on this next try?
The big thing about that was I didn't hear any response from Alpha on if we should engage or not. I didn't know his plan was to wait. So if that just gets passed down to us on the team, and if I missed your call on that, Alpha, then that is on me.
Okay, so good point. It's a good point, right? Real life, dudes are within 20 meters of us, and we're out here yakking on the radio. Radios beep, and they click, and they hiss, and they make noise. You can whisper as much as you want, but that radio goes off, they're going to hear it, and they're going to know where you're at. So maybe you were calling, and he didn't respond for that reason right there, right? So just to touch on that, build your plan out all the way. From the moment the team leader puts Manny at this rock to lock down that sector, Manny should know exactly what's about to happen. And if anything, nothing should change from that moment until execution, right? If it changes, then the team leader's got to call it up. That's it. But build your plan all the way out as best as you can, keeping in mind that no plan survives first contact with the enemy. All right. If there are no further comments or questions, there's a box right behind you. Go ahead and rearm, re-heal, redo whatever you got to do, and then rally back on me for the brief on this next part, and we'll kick this thing off.
My position probably could have been better. I was in a very awkward position and everyone had to deal with me when I went down. That was not the smartest idea.
It worked.
In a very interesting spot.
Yeah. Yep, restock on whatever I told you to start with. Go ahead and restock on it.
Right. If the ambush had worked, it would have been perfect. I was like laying down here on the plank, and I would like pop up and got him. The whole area of view would have been great.
That's all right. You tried your best, but there's not much you can do against it.
I'm gonna put that next to my other participation trophies.
Hey, just put on a sticky note. Do better.
Yeah.
Put it on the bottom of your monitor. That's where I drew a compass, on a sticky note and put it on the bottom of my monitor until I memorized it, and then I took it off.
That's on my Excel sheet.
No, I did not use Crayola. I should have used Crayola because it's hard to see a pen in the dark.
You probably ate them all.
No, I'm not a Marine, my guy. Marines do that dumb shit.
So do we, Sergeant.
What's crazy is they do it after. So, like, they'd go stick a crayon full send up Teeple's nose, then they'd pull it out of his nose, and then they'd eat it, or his ass.
You forget, then they dip it into Elmer's glue.
Oh no, that's like the fucking Nathan Hot Dog champion, right?
Yes.
Dip it in water so it goes down easier.
Joey Chestnut.
Right? Yeah.
Jesus.
See?
All right. Pull up your maps and go to the south. You'll see those red arrows down there near Sainte Marie and Chapoy. Yeah, there you go. All right, so what I'm going to tell you now is you're going to teleport somewhere on the northwest side of Hill 123. Okay? Enemies are going to be moving from Chapoy to secure Sainte Marie. You are to ambush them using anything. Here, I'll just draw a box for you.
So generous.
Anything in that box you can use as your ambush position, okay? As we get on ground, I'll start looking around the area while you guys are digging in your ambush, and I will draw an egress route on the map. That egress route will be followed. So when we call break contact, that's going to be on you, team leaders, BT dubs, right? I'm not going to be sitting up there in the ambush with you so that I can drive this training a little bit better. So if you feel like you're getting enveloped or things are getting a little out of hand, you need to call up that we need to withdraw. And don't ask me, tell me. And I'll tell you yes or no, okay?
Roger.
Trust you guys a lot to make those decisions out there. If you think it's feasible that we stick around and fight a little bit longer, let's stick around and kill as many of them as we can. If you think it's not worth it, Just call it up. Hey, this isn't worth it. Let's break contact, and I'll look at the situation and let you know if we're going to do it or not. Any questions or comments?
I've got one, sir.
Send it.
From Chapoy, are they going to be coming west on that AS or MSR or east on the MSR?
That is unknown.
Are they going directly all the way to Saint Marie, or are they just going where the end of that arrow is?
So I think my initial brief on this portion of the training stated that enemies will be moving from Chapoy to Saint Marie.
All right, just clarifying that, Sergeant.
Yep. That's the presumed route that they're going to take, those red arrows, right? Immersion breaking, I don't know how many of you have Aries. You tell these fuckers to do what you want them to do, but they do what they want to do. So I will try my ass off to get them to do what I want them to do to get the point across on ambushes here. The second note that I want to make before I send you through that flag, because when I say go, that's when the timer starts. If and when we break contact, and we will break contact, I assure you of that, we will be pushing in some sort of fashion to the north from Hill 123. I just got to get over there to get my bearings on the way that I wanted us to go. I believe it's through this draw right here. Okay? But I will draw it up when we get over there and I get my eyes back on the situation, right? So I want you to keep in mind some things here. Sergeant Lowe talked about deliberate and hasty, okay? What we did a minute ago was deliberate. What we're going to do in a minute is also deliberate. So have in the back of your minds what a hasty is going to look like, because it's probably going to happen shortly after this next deliberate that we set up, okay?
Too easy.
Are there any questions?
Negative.
All right, looking at my watch, I have, well, that's hard to read. I have 8:39. You have until
8:39.
4:05. You don't see that?
Fuck.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have until 8:45 to get it figured out. Go through the flag, site 2.
We have the
Let's
same
go.
watch, Sergeant.
Site two.
Let's push through.
I know I hit M
Got
in
it.
the top right corner. It made it
Oh.
really easy to read.
That's fucking outstanding.
Yeah. All right.
Oh God, that's so much better.
That seems
Go
like
ahead and set
a
it
no-brainer.
360 for now.
Yeah, check it out. So,
Yeah.
anybody else who wants in on this is my general idea. If anybody has their maps. We could L-shape. So we have a team in this foliage right here shooting down, and then we have people in the fucking high ground shooting across, obviously not flagging us. We could do that, or we could have two teams.
Mike, I'm
in the
pushing
fucking
north.
town. So,
I like the L shape.
Yep,
I
eyes
thought that
on you.
was.
Morgan, what do you think?
Yeah, let's do
Three,
the L
Romeo,
shape.
three,
Depending on the cover
Send over.
at the hill.
You can get
Yeah,
your
we'll actually
drone
get
up
eyes on,
as
'cause map
soon as
recon's
it's
never
feasible
fucking good
for
anyways.
myself,
So,
and my mic
You want to lead out and
to
get us fucking
north
to the top of fucking hill 123?
That real quick.
Alright.
That's a straightaway that we're going to be hitting them
will be
at.
to the north
Yep.
of the objective town.
They're
I'd say
not
get
going to be
north of the
slowing down at
objective
any
town
point.
break.
I know, that's why we're going to have
That
a
is,
team right here shooting
Saint
straight
Marie.
down the road. Team right here.
Alright, let's start pushing
team
east.
across the road. The team shooting straight down the road
I mean, that's-
generally should fucking lock them down. Generally.
That's easy. That's easy. I mean, we can
Wilco
slam the door
drone
on
is
'em.
going up in 20 Sierra.
Right.
But just make sure you delineate that kill box for everybody.
Yep.
That will be good.
Real open so far, but we'll see how it looks on the eastern side.
Also, you can see pretty far up these fucking slopes. Nah, dude, look at my camouflage, bro.
I mean, he's got a point. He's
Manny,
got
you're
fucking
moving, right?
shooting drones out of the sky
I'm
from
behind you.
miles out.
Fucking eagle eyes, boy.
Yeah, remember, I got all the fucking gear, though. So I'm a little slower.
We'll adopt you into
Hey.
Alpha temporarily.
Yeah, here, big guy. Just get on my
Drone is
shoulder
in the
and
air.
I'll carry
Oh,
you.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm being kidnapped by Alpha. Send help.
Come here, don't run away. Don't run away.
Copy.
Run away from your feelings.
Have fun with cannon. He's gonna lick your.
I have an automatic weapon. Don't fuck with me.
I mean, so does everybody here. You just have a bigger one.
Correct.
I'm not gonna say why either.
Also correct.
Yeah, copy. We're gonna push a little bit more east into the rocks right next to the road. Alpha's got the high ground just a little behind us to the west. So we'll take these rocks right here. Or maybe even these rocks over here. I think these rocks would probably be better so the trees aren't concealing sight lines as much.
Yeah.
Grass gonna be. We can shove off.
Yeah, we're gonna be kind of right in front of
the
Alpha
town.
here, just a little bit. So I think these rocks are probably gonna be our best bet.
Want me to put a trench in right here behind this rock here, or
Let's
or
not,
right
just
here.
because I don't want them to see it. Yeah, let's do it a little bit further back, like right in here somewhere.
something that offers cover? All right, put it down.
Bravo's got eyes on. Bravo's set in the foliage just southwest of Sainte Marie. Digging in.
Alrighty, so our egress point when we break contact is going to be northwest to RP1. That is about 1.1 clicks out.
Bravo's set in the foliage just southwest of the town. We are digging in now.
Bongo, set your claymores.
Yeah, Ephraim. Let me check the time. Yeah, I got about 5 minutes. Alpha, this is...
Hey man,
Send it.
hold security for Jay so he can set those claymores.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna set a claymore up. I don't know if you see me on the road down here next to the road. Alright, I'm gonna put a claymore on either side of the road right here at this tree. Break.
Yeah, you could probably push it
real
down the
close.
road further, man.
Push it down the road a little bit to this next tree.
Yeah. Hey Manny, so you know
Yeah.
that bend in the road is like 140.
Roger that. 140.
Wow. Come out of that bend nice and slow. Have eyes on them. All
Charge is set, moving back to you guys.
Raj. Who's kicking this off?
Same plan as last time. If it's going to be armor, it's going to be Alpha with their AT4. If it's going to be dismounts and or soft Vics, we're going to touch it off with the Claymores, ARs, and 40 mag mics.
It's about 140 to the bend. So what's our kill box? What's our limits on our kill box here?
Start of the kill box is the last tree on the right. That's where the claymores are. And then... I mean, honestly, for me, like, the end of the kill box is wherever the enemy ends. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So, like, if they go out 50 more meters to the southeast, that's going to be the end of the kill box. I don't know if that's exactly SOP. Am I making sense?
Yeah, it's just... Yep.
All right, we got about 2 or 3 minutes till the 45 mark.
Yeah, we can use this town to kind of press out of
Yeah, that'd be
all the
pretty good.
stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably, when we do break contact, we'll just bug out straight behind us through these backyards.
Yep.
And then bug out northwest through all the tree coverage until we're online with that egress line on the map.
I said another thought. We probably provide cover for Alpha. They can get off that hill since it is. Yeah, probably don't coverage. You may, unless
Yeah,
we get
we'll do that.
overwhelmed.
Alpha, this is Bravo. We got a lot of cover and concealment here, so once we break contact, we'll cover your fall back, and then we'll fall in behind you. If the enemy, for some reason, gets past us into the town, we'll obviously not go through the town when we break contact. We'll probably try to skirt around it on the west side, or we'll go directly west up the hill and then north.
Got big problems if they get to the town.
Yeah,
Probably dead.
probably.
All right, so Alpha's how far to our west? Do we have eyes on them at all?
No, they're behind a bunch of concealment from us. They're about 113 meters, bearing 238.
Was time clarification. Are the claymores setting off? The claymores and then if there's
Yeah. So if it's going to be dismounts and soft fix, the Claymore will step it off, and then we'll start opening up with the 40s and the ARs. And then if it's going to be armor, we'll step off with rockets. Bravo copies.
Got infantry about 700 meters southeast coming out of the town, moving north on this ASR.
Got a good feeling about this one, boys.
right.
Hey, Manny.
Yeah.
Does Morgan's voice keep cutting in and out for you, or is it just me?
I think it's just you.
Hello?
Yeah.
It is cutting out?
No, I think it's just you. I hear him fine.
Good.
It's like I can hear you enough mostly to understand what you're saying, but it's like every third word.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Like you're going through a tunnel and you're losing cell connection.
Can you
Probably
hear
on
me
mine.
now?
Yeah. It sounds good now, but when you were asking the question about the step off, it was cutting in and out real bad.
Fudge.
I got my law this time.
I saw that. I wasn't gonna say anything.
So bad at remembering that.
I usually
even-
remember it. Just I don't know. I just got sidetracked at the.
Well, I even told myself when I learned that we weren't gonna have a rifleman, I told myself, okay, oh, shoot at the-
They're going after the drone again.
Fuck.
Shit. I see the drone to our east.
You have really good eyes.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I thought that was the bird. A bird.
I got eyes on infantry bearing 135. Pretty far out. Can't get in that range right now.
Alpha's gonna have to call all the shots. Tell us when the.
Oh yeah, that's right. I won't be able to see. Alpha, this is Bravo. Once you let me know that the infantry's passing the trees, the very last trees on the south side, I'll touch off my claymores. So far, it looks like it's just infantry.
Does Alpha have claymores down there too, or no?
Negative. Copy your last. Are there any Vics or is it all infantry? Copy. Alright, once I touch off the claymores, Alpha's going to open up on the southeast flank of the contact with 40 mics if you want to get the northwest side of the contact with your 40 mics. Say again your
More
last
closer
Alpha.
then.
Copy. Going to be 2 machine gunners on the rear of the formation. Alpha might hear a Vic southeast. Copy. Enemies within 150 meters of kill box. Copy. Alpha's got eyes on more infantry, 750 meters, bearing 130 coming behind the column. Looking like a platoon-sized element.
What was that?
God damn it.
It's an ND.
What?
ND, E from Bravo. Sorry, guys.
That guy.
Haven't done that in a long time.
Danny, I'll get the bars of soap in this pillowcase.
Almost took Manny's ankle off.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Good trigger happy.
Surprisingly, they didn't get alerted to that.
I was doing something real stupid. I feel so dumb.
They're getting close.
Copy.
This look like Russian regulars.
All right, we got one guy moving past the claymores right now, but I'm not going to touch him off until we get more guys coming up. Go ahead and hug this trench in case that guy starts
Hey,
coming.
break. There's a vehicle coming in.
Got a Vic coming up the road.
Just let me know when, Alpha.
Close here.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole, fire in the side.
The 40s.
Yeah, that's right.
Got more contact farther down the road, southeast.
I'm pushing this rock to the left.
Copy.
Alpha's Bravo. Our sight lines are pretty limited. We might move up to you.
Got contact moving over the hill, bearing 130, eastern side of the road.
Heading back.
On my
Yeah,
point,
I see
do you
him.
see him?
Yeah.
Just grab my
Straight
last
around.
off. We got eyes on those guys now.
Got more infantry bearing 150. Step by for inch. Got more guys to the left of those.
You ready?
145. Where those tracers are hitting.
Coming in close.
That's 400 meters out there.
You see that last 40 just went up there?
Yeah.
Let's get some 40s out there. I'll put you in.
Probably gonna be outside.
That's 390.
Yeah.
Copy. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys behind that white smoke.
Hey, let's shift left to these other two. Break. BTR.
Oh shit, yeah, got eyes on the BTR. Southeast.
From left to right. 125. Give me range, give me range.
Let me just give you. Oh, okay, copy. I got it. 388.
388, copy. Shit, that's right outside of range.
Real tough shot. What I could do is I could put some smoke on if you want.
Alpha's gonna try to hit it with their AT4. Stand by.
Hey, fuck, they're even further away than we are.
Good hit, Alpha.
Work.
Watch for
I
dismount.
guess that was good enough.
Disabled. BTR cat.
Got infantry in the open bearing 150. About 370 meters.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, range 250.
You Reloading.
250 is on the tree between us and the smoke.
Copy. Go around that.
Copy. I was engaging that white smoke with 40s.
Got in.
You're spot on.
Left of that.
You nailed it all right there. Keep blocking it. Just a little more, maybe 5 to 10 meters more right. That was good. That was good. That was awesome.
Contact north. Sorry, southeast.
Bravo, we got Skyline.
Manny, start engaging these guys bearing 119 behind the BTR. I'll get you your range. 441. We're going to be breaking contact shortly.
Reloading.
Copy.
Morgan, give me one of those boxes.
Yep, you got it.
Reloading.
Got one squirt on the left here. It's going to go down and take him.
Got a platoon coming in from our east and south and southwest. We're gonna break contact. Alpha's gonna move first.
Okay, man.
That's just a scratch. Holy shit, it's another platoon behind that one. Reloading.
Got a whole platoon coming in from east.
Hey, can you use your boxes?
I got you, Manny.
Picking up.
You bandage me up too?
Alpha doing what they're moving.
Alpha's moving now. They're letting their smoke billow.
I got yellow. I'm gonna put it in that yellow spot.
Copies.
Alpha set. Let's pop smoke here and start moving north through the town.
Copy, popping smoke. Moving.
Put smoke on their position right now.
Got a contact in the field east, southeast across the road.
Oh yeah, he's in front. Moving. Contact moving.
I'm moving, Manu.
Go, Manny, go.
Moving. think we can all move. Let's go.
Sounds like close contact southwest. Let's just stay on the road here.
Let us know if you need us to move to assist. Crossing behind you on your north for handrail.
Push on the north side of the road. Right. Push on the north side of the road, and we'll hold Alpha security once they break contact.
Copy. Which direction are they taking contact from?
Morgan, pop
they're
smoke
very
100
close.
meters. Direct
Yeah,
south.
they're southwest up the hill.
South, copy.
Dropped one about 70 meters upside the hill to the southwest. You got a squad moving in towards the southwest. Reloading, reloading. Tell Mike and 3-1 to get out of there. 3-1, you're in my line of fire. Fuck, he's in my line of fire. I can't shoot.
Alpha's moving now.
Where is Alpha for this to us? So they pushing.
Enemies, right side of the yellow smoke, 100 meters. Closing.
We need to get out of line of south on there, southwest. Push southwest towards the yellow. Alpha's got casualties, they can't move.
Moving. No, it's gonna roll back down the hill.
No, directly up the hill.
Checking in.
Break contact, move north now. Alpha's got us.
Hold here, hold here, hold here.
Taking contact east, push from the north side of the road. Go.
Yep, east by the fucking arsenal box.
Contact east, up the road.
Everybody good?
We all on the north side now?
A firm. A firm. I mixed in with a little bit of alpha over here.
Copy, Manny.
Morgan's watching southwest.
Copy that, 3-1. Bravo.
Copy, Alpha's just to our east. Let's bound direct north here, about 70 meters or so.
Moving.
Let's move bearing 345 to those rocks near the base of those tall trees.
Roger.
Let's double time it. Contact west. Did I just hear an AK?
A firm. I'm not sure from where though.
Copy, let's hold in these rocks here and get eyes out southwest.
Alpha's probably about 150 meters to the northwest.
Alpha's moving now. We're coming in from our southeast. Copy. Alpha's casualties back up. They're moving now.
Reference
Roger.
white smoke contact in that white smoke south to your right.
Copy. Alright, let's keep bounding north. Alpha's got this position.
might want to come over by me west so you don't go up that hill.
Got a platoon-sized element coming in through St. Marie.
Fuck, man.
Move Alpha, we got you.
Contact southeast, yellow smoke.
Reloading. I need more boxes, guys. I'm down to 2. I think we 3-1 has an extra one.
Alpha's just about set. Get ready to move.
You really should have grabbed extra shit out of that arsenal.
Alpha set. Break contact north. Sorry, northwest, left around the hill.
Moving.
Keep going, keep going. Keep moving straight north. Crossing me now.
Yeah, you may want to get one on the radio and tell them we're going to need some 5.56 belts for Manny.
Through in this Bravo.
Let's hold here at these rocks.
Hey, next time you come near Bravo, my AR needs belts from you.
I got a nice wall here too.
Off of this Bravo, we're set. Go ahead and move northeast and then west into these buildings here.
Basically, we can't see beyond that hill that's to our front.
Yeah, this isn't a good position, but Alpha's only about 50 meters. They're about
No,
to
no,
cross
I'm not saying it's a bad position. I'm just saying so Alpha knows we're not going to see anything beyond them.
Manny.
Yeah.
Rock wall.
Got contact southeast. The draw about 140.
Appreciate it.
Bearing 140. Close. They're 50 meters. Copy. Reference white smoke. That's where the contact is.
Roger.
Alright, let's break contact, move into these buildings to our northwest.
Moving.
Copy, we're moving in here with you. Fuck, I wish I brought my ladder. Shit.
Going up to the second floor of this building.
Yeah, I'm with you, Manny.
Bravo's taking second floor house.
Disregard, we're moving to the RP, we're moving.
Break it down, Manny.
Got about 600 meters northwest.
Copy, we'll let you know when we're set.
You guys still moving? Alright, I see it.
Fuck.
Alright, let's start pushing a little more west here. Got some rocks to our bearing 320. Let's set up there.
Off this Bravo, we're going to be set in 10 Sierra.
Alright, let's hold here.
Alpha checker. Stay firm, move. Suggest moving west and then north if possible.
Alright, orient right of the town towards that yellow smoke.
They're coming through the smoke. They're coming through that yellow smoke.
Copy. Alpha's on the move.
Arrange the yellow smoke.
I got you. I'm thinking 216, 220.
Okay, copy. 40's out.
Morgan, you got any more 40 yellows?
I do.
All right, let's put some right where that red smoke popped, but like between us and the red smoke to cover Alpha. Alpha, this Bravo, we're popping yellow between us and the red. You can move northwest behind us. We got you covered.
Yeah, that's perfect. Can you get back online with Mania and I? We're two.
I don't want to be giving you a haircut.
Alpha's about to move behind us. They're on our left.
Drop one to the right of the compound.
Oh yeah, you did.
Got contact southeast. Bearing 125, 130. Oh, I see him. Behind the yellow. One down southeast.
Hey Morgan, watch the right in case they try to flank towards the west.
Shifting right.
Alright, Alpha's got us covered. Let's move northwest here.
Moving.
Move direct west and then north.
I'm red on 40's FYI.
Alright, hold on line with Alpha and these. Right. Disregard, we're continuing to the RP.
Moving.
Let's use this defilade to our west.
Alpha, we got some good defilade to the west of your position.
Alright, let's hold in these rocks here, let Alpha get in this defilade and start pushing north behind us.
Alpha's Bravo, we are about to be set. Start moving west and then north through the defilade.
3-1
This is 3-1, send it.
Alright,
Pretty shit eyes here.
Yeah, we can't really see anything here.
You could. I don't want to do that. We could be really exposed. Pushing up to the top of the hill. Let's cross onto the other side of the defilade to the east.
Don't push off too hard, we're going to be pushing here.
I think let's push to the foliage just north of RP1, try to get them in the open terrain between the cover right now and RP1.
Alright, let's push north through this defilade to RP1. We're going to set up a hasty ambush on the elements coming out of the town.
Roger.
Draw here.
I was counting all your toes. God, that sounded weird, didn't it?
Yeah. What's
Yeah, a little bit.
feet, man?
What, do I talk about feet often?
Just feels like it somehow.
One or two.
Yeah, I figured he was more of a breast and thighs kind of guy, but I guess not.
Bump digits.
It's one of those weird
There's
beat
got
guys.
lots of farm towns directly to your south.
What the hell is this? We got like a tunnel here. Oh, never seen this before.
Where we're going?
Yeah. That looks pretty good.
Bet you don't have your rifles, right?
No, but
Yeah, except for
Alpha
Bravo,
does.
right?
Agreed.
If they
You
followed
can
us.
put your
too.
claymores right there at the exit.
Alpha's going to be on the west side of this exit. We're going to be on the eastern side. Alpha's going to set his claymores on the exit that we're coming out of right now.
Mr. Bravo, take east. Can we climb up right there? I think we can climb up right here, guys.
Romeo's in danger close contact.
Okay.
Bravo can easily move east around these rocks and get cover for him.
Yeah, move south just about 10, 15 meters here. Get eyes out south. Try to support Romeo.
Bravo's set east of the cave. We're covering Romeo.
Okay, I got contact. Forward, south. More contacts beyond them.
Make sure you're PIDing. We got friendlies in that lid. Alright, lift fire. Move back west a little bit behind Defilade. We want to start drawing these guys in. Now they know where we're at, they're going to come right to us.
They're not gonna try to flank us on this east side, are they?
Well, I think if we set up right here,
Keep moving
we can
around,
lock
we're in the kill
down
zone here.
where we were just at.
Claymores.
It'll be close, but let's get some sandbags and some fortifications set up just in case we need to hunker down.
Yeah, Bravo, let me just take a peek over here.
Copy.
Actually, this might be better over here, Bravo. Yep. Yeah, we got infantry flanking our southeast here.
Moving up. I'll shred him.
Is Bravo, we got infantry flanking around the cave to our southeast.
I just dropped them. There's just one guy, but
These Ruskies, when there's one, there's more.
and this is wide open. So if they got across this field, we might be able to put enough pressure that they'll.
Yeah, we'll hold this angle. Alpha's got the cave itself if anyone comes through the cave, and then if we need to, we'll move back towards the cave. Fuck, I have like 1.5 max left.
What I got? O2. No, I got a couple of mags for you, Jay.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully I don't get shot. I'll give you passing you some mags here. Alright. Down.
What happened to my entrenching tool? I had
Want-
one. No, I don't.
Want something here?
No, I was gonna just dig in a trench right here.
I'm saying, you want me to put one down?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, yeah, what happened to mine?
Yeah.
It's
biggie.
missing. What the hell?
It might be the terrain we're on. It.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's probably it. Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it is finicky.
Yeah, you can only fortify up here. Sandbags and shit. Ground's too tough to dig through.
I could put a big
Contact moving up for the southeast.
Bravo's got a single contact moving around us.
He's down.
Hot tower going out. I'm gonna move back to
Another
that
one.
little funnel there. Check that out real quick.
Yeah.
He's down. Fuck.
Yeah, but we're still just engaging sporadic infantry contact to our southeast. Alpha, this is Bravo. We got a squad-sized element break.
Yeah, they're moving across the canyon to the southwest.
Defilade in the open to your southwest.
We want
Reloading.
all them in. I know they were talking about ambush.
Up the defilade.
They're not gonna go in the fucking tunnel. They're flanking around.
Try to put enough fire on them to funnel them into the tunnel.
Do my best. Low on ammo.
Get some more mics on that if you can, Morgan, if you have any.
I'm pretty much almost black on 40s, and that's outside my range.
I'm moving back to you guys. Manny, get online here.
Put some HEDP on them.
Got one more guy right there in the defilade below the hill.
Guy good?
Yep. Those Alphas close.
Alright, move down towards the cave. See if we can finish anyone off at the cave.
Sure you don't want me to hold security up here so we don't get flanked?
Yeah, do that. Let us know if you start taking fire.
Still taking fire from the south. One contact remaining. He's down. Contact agent close, southeast.
Move, Morgan, move.
Hey, I think we're gonna stay with Mint, yeah.
Back out.
It's Bravo. We got close contact southeast of us.
Moving on your left, Manny.
Yeah, I got you covered.
Hey, Manny, lock down the southwest security. Morgan, let's move behind this rock just a little bit and clear this out.
Roger.
Bravo, we're pushing about southeast of our current position to clear out contact zone.
This is clear.
Home shots for days.
Might be taking fire direct south.
Hey, firm on it. Last box, I need ammo.
Got guys within 50 meters direct south of us. Alright, prepare to break contact. open smoke southwest, and then we're gonna bug out northwest.
Roger.
Go into the draw. That yellow smoke to billow, and then we'll start breaking contact north.
Roger.
Alright, let's move. Stay on the right side of the cave, on the right side of the defilade here.
Roger. I guess I gotta start using my fucking saws and M4.
We pulled back now 50 meters. We were set.
Reference white smoke west side of canyon. Contact behind white.
Bandaging up.
Copy. Right now, we're trying to get this last squad to push through the cave. Alpha's still got one claymore. I'm gonna try to finish these guys off.
Is that RPG?
Yeah, I think so, but I didn't hear an impact. Alpha killed him. We're good.
Southeast.
Alpha's breaking contact. Fire on the hole, fire on the hole, fire on the hole. Contact southeast. Southeast.
Copy, let us know when you're set, we'll move.
Alright, Alpha's bugging out. Once they're set, we're gonna move north.
Yeah, it's on Hunt IR. There's a Hunt IR coming down on the parachute behind us. Alpha sees it and he's like, what the fuck is that parachuting? Copy.
Alpha's set. Let's go ahead and move north.
Moving.
Bravo, I'm black on 40s, by the way.
I got half a belt left.
Bravo copies. Break. Bravo is red on 556. Black on 40s.
Let's hold on these rocks here.
Hey, firm Bravo set now. Move. Did I drop that dude? What?
Oh,
He's down. I shot him. He's down.
I got more contact coming out, bearing 170. Alright, right now we're going to be moving to RP2. That's about 130 meters to our northeast. Alpha's moving. Once they're set, we'll move.
Roger. Top one.
It's down. Yeah.
We got more movement right of the rocks. Yeah, follow tracer fire. Okay. Got him.
Yeah, he's down.
Alpha, are you set?
Alpha set. Let's move northwest here. Let's try to get in this defilade here to our west. Be crossing under office line here.
He's down. Friendlies.
Yeah, he's down. There's two
Right,
bodies.
RP2 is going to be here instead. Let's go ahead and embed with Alpha here and get eyes out south.
Alpha's Bravo, we're on your pause now, setting up security. Excuse me. Morgan, you didn't get rid of your trench. What the hell? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Getting shot at, that's why.
Right side of the cave entrance.
Jesus.
You get the message by now.
Yeah.
Fighting uphill.
Yeah, I see it. Resupply is bearing.
This is how my parents described walking to school.
Meters from Alpha's power.
Yeah, in Chicago. Fuck!
Everyone check in.
I'm good.
Good.
Fucking douchebag almost hit me.
Alpha, we got security if you guys want to resupply.
We've got a resupply box behind us. Alpha's going to resupply first.
Roger.
That was close.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude. Dude was aiming right at me. I think he's pissed because I murdered all his friends.
I mean, wouldn't you be?
Fair. That's very fair.
Contact bearing 160 roughly.
Ouch.
Good?
Yeah. Got hit though. Pull back a little bit.
He's down.
That's good. Nicked my finger.
You want me to kiss it for you? Oh wait, it's not a foot. Never mind.
You have your yeah, exactly right. Oh boy.
Incoming.
That came from behind us. Right?
Yeah, I think that came from our northwest. Incoming.
Bearing 240 from Alpha. Southwest.
Yeah, I see him.
I see him. Incoming, that's close.
Fuck!
I saw that thing coming at me. Holy
Yeah, me too. You good?
40's out.
I'm good. Morgan?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Short.
Yeah.
How
Did
we
you see
looking
where
on
he
this
was,
resupply
Morgan?
on 360?
No, I just saw him jump down in that. Yeah, I saw him up there. I just don't know where he went from there.
Let's go ahead and resupply. Alpha's all done.
Taking our rock back.
I can't move, but I'm a fucking sentry
I've got
turret right
south.
now.
3-1, this is Alpha. You think we should move northeast to the higher...
Box is northwest.
What did I just say?
Resupply. Once resupply is complete, if we need to move, let's move.
Simon over here.
Incoming. Y'all good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Making me nervous, that's all.
Yeah, very nervous. Grab extra boxes for me. I got a feeling this is going to be kind of a rough one.
Yep.
Grab 2 bags for you.
Alright, I'm good to go.
You got your
Good to go.
Morgan Street.
Sounds like that's coming in from our southeast, possibly.
Moving.
Hey, let's go ahead and push north. We're gonna be pushing this way anyway.
Roger.
Morgan, are you done respawning? Oh, you're okay. You're good, you're good.
More smoke grounds.
We're gonna be in these rocks just to your northeast when you're done.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm moving to you.
Alpha's Bravo resupply is done. We are in the rocks to your north. We'll cover your fall back.
Come on, fatty, get down.
Copy.
Where are my spanks?
Guys, drop that RPG gunner.
All in.
Oh, I see him.
Got a single contact bearing 110. Got my range. 390 meters bearing 110.
390.
We're on those rocks over there.
Manny, I got a contact on a rock ledge bearing 120 break. 392, he's down. Morgan fucking phoned him.
No, I got him.
No, that was
Oh.
somebody else.
Oh, never
We got
mind.
another guy crawling away.
Stand by.
Low the crack shot.
286. He's right at the base of the hugest rocks. He's prone. Got an RPG on his back.
The hugest rocks.
Got him.
That's a good band name.
Yep. A-firm.
Also the name of my package.
I'm crossing in front.
Alpha is set. Right. We're about to be set.
The slowest cross I've ever seen.
I can't move.
Hi.
Hi.
Crossing. 150 pounds.
I think we overloaded this.
Copy, Alpha. We're gonna wait till your team finishes snail crawling up the hill.
I could
Yeah,
take
somebody's bleeding too.
No,
Seen
we're
a
set.
trail
We're
of
good.
blood.
Alright.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, okay.
Copy.
Of course, the mic's
All right,
bleeding
Alpha's set.
everywhere.
Let's move.
All right, moving.
Might not have been a good route.
Bravo, that's the best route. I took it too.
Incoming.
Fuck!
That's good.
Yeah, I'm good. The fuck did that come from?
Alright, let's move direct east into these rocks here. Trying to get as much cover as you can.
Off again. Same location.
situation up there?
Down on my position, returning fire on that RPG gunner at the top of the hill. Over.
Copy me, Mike.
A firm.
He's already inbound.
40s are too high. Bring it down 50 meters.
Manny, we get that guy?
Negative.
Into the foliage. Or you want to go
Look. 360 set up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move into the foliage a little bit.
I got you good cover here.
Alright, Alpha's reporting that they took out the... potentially took out the... Oh! Disregard.
He just doesn't like us.
I mean, to be fair, we killed like 200 of his friends. He's got plenty of reasons not to like us.
I hate.
Why did they take that hay and put it into something a little bit more constructive, like wood whittling?
I think they got him.
I'm taking that one.
A little too late for that now. His brains is all over the side of the fucking mountain.
Copy. Setting up out here.
Two and send traffic again.
Where are we setting up 360 here?
I got northwest.
Stand by. I'm still waiting for Bravo Actual to get up here. Over.
Maybe
He's not up yet, Mike?
He got hit pretty bad.
I had to move.
Bravo
him, too,
Actual
so
back on
that didn't help.
comms.
We're trying to set up 360.
Let's set up northeast a little bit here.
Better.
Hey, firm, give us 5 Sierra.
Manny, we're moving.
I remember.
Top of the mountain? Oh, I think we're good.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I guess they wanted to get some extra PT in. Come on.
That's what Alpha wanted to do was sit up on the top of the hill.
It makes sense knowing that we have that force still pushing us
Alpha's
from the
Bravo,
south.
we are mostly set. Should be good to move.
Contact moving up east side of the cave entrance. Let's orient a little more on the south side of these
Maybe this
rocks
army won't do
best as
anything
possible.
early so they start flanking us.
Ah, it wouldn't be too helpful.
Discard, we can't get a line on that. Go ahead and just move back to the original pause. Unless you guys can see him from over there.
You'll be able to see a lot from up here.
Copy, just don't skyline.
If you want to reset up another hasty up here. Copy.
There's a wall.
I think they went through the crack.
Orifice.
I'm green. We zooming. What's up, Bravo?
Green, I thought you were red.
Oh, fuck. Hello.
That was my reaction too.
I'm gonna nestle myself in the hardest position.
Hey, Bravo, we'll take south to north by way of east. We'll take south to north by way of west. That'll be 360.
Let's get southwest here.
Yep. Southeast and northeast. Go ahead and set it up.
Check net.
I got the north, the
Got it.
west.
Northeast.
Make sure to get northwest too.
Got it.
That's close.
That's Alpha sector. Don't worry about it. I mean, worry about it because we are getting shot at. But, like, don't worry yourself about it.
Instructions not clear. Got stuck in ceiling fan.
That front rock.
What about a ceiling fan?
Instructions not clear. Got stuck in ceiling fan.
What do you mean these people?
What the fuck?
I think he means the Ivans, bro.
Don't get canceled, Mike.
Yeah, Mike, what the
I was
fuck,
looking
man?
on that 360.
360 set.
Set?
Set.
Whoa.
We are like
How
white
about
on
rock
rice,
paste
as the
cannon?
kids say.
Hard. Earthy.
Did I just hear Cannon say hard? I want in.
Mission complete. Mission complete. Mission complete. Mission for your weapons.
What the fuck are you shooting at?
That was like bad guy.
Jesus.
That guy.
Oh hey.
All right, condition for your weapons. Rally up on green smoke.
Oh my god, I fell into a hole. My life just flashed.
Hey, I got
before my eyes.
Alpha down on my position.
Shit.
Nah, he's all right.
Does he need medical attention?
No, he's okay.
Or is he just taking a nap?
He's fine.
I'll put
He's
CPR.
okay.
Unless, no, you got him.
Hey.
Yeah, see, he's fine. Everything's fine.
Next time you go down, say something. I didn't even know you were there.
You alright, people?
We all need that mid-combat nap.
Did they
Oh, hit
really?
my Henny too hard.
I don't bite. Bring it in. I don't bite.
You?
I don't know about that.
Not that close. The last time y'all got that close, somebody handcuffed me. Not into that kinky shit.
You didn't even have to pay for it.
Sharp.
Mike, make sure everybody's good medically.
3-1, this is Bravo.
He's
Oh,
right
you're not
here.
gonna placate me? You're not gonna placate me?
I'm making sure everybody's good medically, so Mike doesn't have to.
Bravo is present. And accounted for.
All right, y'all know the drill. Talk me through it. Alpha.
Oh well, Sergeant. We.
After you take
Set
the
up.
mag out.
Yep. So we set up a nice little ambush on the edge of that town, and a lot of people showed up. And after we killed a lot of people, we just definitely figured out that that position would be untenable with the amount of enemy personnel that was coming down on us. So then we started breaking contact, which we almost got overran, but luckily through superior fucking maneuverability, we were able to make it to a place with better concealment, and which brought us to a small cave in which my claymores didn't kill as many people as I thought it would, but we held them off there and then eventually worked our way up to the top of this hill. The end.
Bravo.
Thank you, Sergeant. I think that first L-shaped ambush went a lot smoother than the initial ambush that we did.
Draw it on the map for me with lines. How you guys set it up.
Alrighty, so Bravo was here, and Alpha was right about there. I don't know what that A is, so ignore that. Are they right there? Right, there's a better A, so you don't have to look at that monstrosity. All right, so Alpha had an elevation on us, and they were able to see further down the road in this direction than we were. So I set up 2 claymores right around here, and we hunkered down and dug in right behind the rocks there at Bravo's position. And Alpha let us know when the contact was pushing through the claymores. I touched them off, and we just opened up from there. Pretty quickly, though, a pretty sizable element started coming up over the hill to the southeast of the kill box. And so Bravo pretty much focused most of our attention on that element because they were pretty well exposed. And then Alpha prioritized the contact down here in the southeast of their position on the south side of the ASR. But eventually the contact started pushing up, I think, more direct south of Alpha. And then this contact started getting really heavy here on our east. And then we also had some contact coming straight up the road to our south. So Alpha broke contact because we were in a better position to watch their advance. And then when we broke contact, we just pushed directly through the town along the ASR here.
And somebody draw on the map for me where the kill box was at. With lines. With lines. Thank you. Okay, so how many infantry did we actually kill in our kill box?
Only about 15.
Only 15?
About that, about 10 to 15, because the enemy formation was so well broken up that when we touched them off, we took out the initial part of their formation, and then we started engaging the people or the individuals who were farther out, but they had engaged us too, so that's why we just started clacking off on them.
Okay. My only question in this initial part where we initially set up the deliberate. Understand it was a large force. You had, I think Romeo called up a platoon at one point coming out of Chapoy. I think he spotted them somewhere around here, maybe? Ish. Yep. Okay, and then you had a second platoon coming up this way. And then you had a third platoon that was steadily just creeping, kind of trying to get around your tunnel vision up there. But my question here is, if we know, right? So we knew that they were going to come from Chapoy or by way of Chapoy, and we knew their objective was to get into the town of St. Marie, right? Why wouldn't we kind of extend our ambush a little bit closer to them instead of 25 meters outside of their objective?
I can answer that, son.
Do it. Let's go.
So this is probably not the right answer, but I had assumed that the enemy, after initial contact, would attempt to move around their the road here and attempt to move up around the hill or go through there. So my initial plan was to set up my team where it was and Bravo where they were, so my team would be able to cover this entire area in case they attempted to flank, and then Bravo would be able to cover their road and all this. And I didn't initially, when I was thinking about this, I thought about putting us here and then firing down the road, but then I thought about our egress points in which we would have had to egress either directly into the town or straight up a hill. So I made the decision to put our guys here instead of closer, because had we had to egress, which we did, we would just have to run back down this hill.
Okay. Okay. Any other takers? Before
And Sarge, to add to that, we did have enemies start trying to flank us from the left going up this hill here. So if we would have started the ambush here, they would have been behind us by the time we started egressing. So I think it was probably a better idea that where we were positioned at initially.
Do you think they would have made it to a position where they would have cut you off by the time you started your push back?
Especially with that BMP sergeant, absolutely, because they would The only reason we knocked out that BMP is one, because Cannon is a really good shot, and two, we were far enough away that they wouldn't be able to wipe us all out. If we were right here, that BMP would have fucking killed all of them.
Because most of the formation could have like easily just done the same thing when they were moving through the town, and their side of the formation gets hit here. They could have just moved up through here and through the hills and did the exact same thing that they initially did. And we wouldn't have been able to see them from here because of the trees and the defilade.
Okay, valid arguments. All right, so what did we do where Alpha was at? What did you guys do over here? You set up a line of trenches here. What did you do behind that first line of trenches?
What do you mean, son?
You set up a secondary line of trenches. Some of you did, right?
Oh shit! If they did that,
Fall back.
I guess that was a good call. I didn't even set that up. My initial plan was once we fell back, we're fucking getting out of there. But if they had set up separate fighting positions, they good on them. I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, so somebody did it. And to my point, right? If we know the end objective, like we did tonight, St. Marie was their objective. We probably don't want to ambush them 20 meters from that. Maybe the spot you guys were originally talking about, maybe that wasn't a great idea. Or it could have been a great idea for your initial ambush, right? And then as soon you could have had your kill box. Let me see. Right there where you could see. And as soon as you killed that, you could have had your fallback positions, right? But like I said, this may not have been the greatest position because of your arguments where they were coming around this hill and you wouldn't have seen them from this tree line. So looking at it overall, I think we picked pretty good spots given the terrain that we have. Maybe we could have spread it out. Alpha here, Bravo here. I don't know. Sergeant Cannon, what do you think? Sergeant
Yeah,
Lowe?
thank you, Sergeant.
Oh, Sergeant Cannon's here. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Sergeant. Yeah, I hear what you're saying about maybe that's probably not the best for the first one, but yeah, definitely push it out a little bit because if they get close to their objective and they push through, I mean, we obviously fell back and they took their objective, but they fucking took some casualties taking it, right? I like the Alpha and Bravo position just because they were close enough to support each other, but to Sergeant Clement's point, we could have got a lot more fires, I think, in a wider arc in that secondary kill box. But other than that,
thank you, Sergeant Cannon. Sergeant Lowe, what do you think?
Thanks, everyone. I've got nothing further to add. I think Alpha and Bravo made the best of a poor situation in regards to sighting of an ambush site. I mean, and I understand your points in regards to setting up so close to the objective. Can I just ask one question of Alpha and Bravo? Did they consider actually setting up on the objective itself?
Yes. So my backup plan, Sergeant Lowe, was if we were going to get overrun or anything, my backup plan was for us to take up defensive positions within the town because that would be our best point of cover. Because at that point we have the option of trying to run through these woods and probably getting mowed down like we almost did, or getting defensible positions in there. But that was my backup plan. Like if only things went to shit, which it's kind of funny because it did anyways. But yeah.
It was made that way by design. All right, so just to be clear, right, I'm not, and thank you, Sergeant Lowe, I appreciate the comments.
Thanks, everyone.
I am not saying in any way, shape, or form that how we set up there was wrong, right? I'm just trying to give you another thinking method, another point of view, another way that we could have set this up. Given the terrain, I think we did the best that we could there. After hearing Teeple and Manny talk about this tree line here, that I thought was going to be a pretty good spot initially. After that platoon kind of did this maneuver, I think you guys would have been caught out if you tried to pull back and they were already up here. All right, moving on from there, let's talk about the breaking contact and the bounding and how that went from your guys' perspective. I don't want to hear from a team leader this time. Specialist Morgan.
Thank you, Sergeant. Thought the bounding ball was pretty good. Utilizing smoke cover, clearing our lanes. Together. I know Alpha took some casualties. They're able to recover, and
Yeah, that got pretty dicey there for a second. Did you have anything else, Morgan?
Sergeant, I don't.
All right, and I'll take it from there. Okay, so just remember, guys, the bounding did look good from my perspective, right? From my angle, I was bounding a little bit past you guys, and then getting in the air so I could see how we were conducting this maneuver. Because typically here, what we like to do is we like to bound for 150, 200, 250 meters, and then call set, right? And we leave our battle buddy team, our other fire team, out there alone, with 200 meters of separation, waiting while they're getting maneuvered on, right? So I think we tightened that up a little bit tonight. The furthest I saw one team get away from the other was 75 meters, which is much better than the norm. We can go ahead and tighten that down, right? Like, team leaders, as you're moving your guys through and we're bounding, just find what looks sensible. Is this going to provide me cover? Is this not going to provide me cover? Can I fit all 4 of my dudes up here? Can we effectively cover the other team while they're moving? You don't got to run a mile to find that, right? I put us in that situation to hopefully decrease our bound maneuvers. But I think 75 meters is a lot better than what we typically see of the 100 to 150. Any comments to that? I'm gonna pick on you, Bravo.
Bravo actual or Bravo team?
Bravo actual.
Comments about the breaking contact and withdrawal?
Yep.
I think it went pretty well. There were a couple times where one of the teams might have moved a little further, but I think every time that happened, it was to get a better position. But I think we communicated really well, and I do agree that we did the shorter bounds, which I think speeds up the process a little bit more, so people aren't getting shot in the back and having to wait while the other team gets set because they're moving 150 meters. It did get pretty dicey there on that northwest side of Sainte Marie, but I think we handled it really well. Here, once we found that defilade, what was it? Kind of on the way to RP1, I thought it went pretty smoothly from there. We had a lot more cover and concealment in the trees there. And then I think after RP1 towards RP2.
Nope, don't go there yet. Don't go there yet.
Okay.
Just talking the bounding.
Yeah, no, I think the bounding went really well.
I almost want to say we want to make it to where you sprint, and when you hit that point where you just can't sprint anymore, you should be already looking for a spot to stop. Right? That way we're not leaving our dudes out 100, 200 meters by themselves while they're waiting. Right? So maybe if we put that into practice next squad training, or maybe even during platoon training on Saturday, if we have to bound or break contact, we just try with a sprint. Go as far as you can sprint, and when you see you're entering that last stamina bar, or maybe halfway through the second to last stamina bar, you're looking for that place where you can set to cover. The important part here that I'm trying to convey is the spacing, right? When we started our bound, Alpha sent Bravo. Then Alpha very quickly got in a very shitty situation, right? They had dudes on their left, right in front of them, and on their right, coming in very quick. And by the time you were set, and they tried to pick up to move, there were dudes within 10 meters, and they took a casualty. Now they can't move because they got a casualty, but you were close enough to come and bail them out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the point I'm trying to drive home here. All right, next. RP1. So the order was given, and I just want to make sure everybody heard it before we go into this topic of conversation here, to set up a hasty ambush, right? Everybody heard that, right?
Yes, Sergeant.
Yeah.
Information.
Okay. Where was our kill box?
In the cave entrance that Alpha walked through.
Okay.
Or wasn't it the exit?
Or yeah,
Specifically?
exit. The cave exit, sorry.
So we'll call it, that's a mighty fat box, but you get my point. It was somewhere vicinity of inside of that box, right? Why were we engaging guys that were here, trying to make their way through to get to the kill box? We were just engaging them here as they were trying to do, like, initially I finally got them on a course to enter the cave and start walking through it. But then they started taking contact from around here. So they started doing their AI shit and started trying to come this way towards the contact. Right? And then they started to try to do this because it seemed easier for the AI to navigate to like plot that route right there, possibly. But knowing that that was our kill box and we had set it up, knowing that Alpha was somewhere right around here watching this, what was the call to engage people down in here?
I could speak for that.
Please do.
So from my perspective, I believe the contact that Bravo started engaging was more up here, like halfway up the hill between like 270 and the blue line here. I think they were more up here. So from my perspective, because they were heading on a straight north approach, it didn't look like they were going to go anywhere near the cave. It looked like they were already planning on going around it. And with Alpha being here below Defilade, and they had an elevation advantage, to me it looked like they were about to walk right onto Alpha, and there was, I don't know, Manny, Morgan, there was probably, 15, 20 dudes in that group that we first engaged?
Yeah, Sarge.
Yeah, it was a really sizable element, and I think they were almost all LMG gunners. So, just looking ahead, I didn't want Alpha to get enveloped, especially considering Bravo would have been directly on the same elevation as them. I think it would have been really messy if that squad or platoon or whatever size it was able to get around that cave.
Yeah, Sergeant, to add to that, we had like 2 or 3 guys come up here and start shooting. So
Sorry, got it. Go ahead.
I said we had 2 or 3 guys over here come up and started shooting at us. So I think what happened is when they heard those shots, it forced the AI that was going in here to start going around anyway. And that's when we noticed that they were getting ready to move on Alpha's flank. And yeah, they would have been shooting right over Alpha if they had gotten behind them or gotten even right here, which is what they were pretty close to doing.
Okay, was it communicated?
I called out that there were first shots. Yes.
Did you hear it, Alpha?
Yes.
Did we shift to cover all of our gaps there?
We attempted to.
Okay. So okay. So what I'm getting at here is from my perspective, right? And I'll break immersion here for a minute. To get them to go into the cave, I had to RC the squad leader. Right? Because AI don't like that. That's too tight. They're not going to do it. They want the easy route. So their waypoint's in the middle of the cave. They're going to try to come left or right. So to prevent that, I RC'd the squad leader. They started following me down into this draw where Bravo engaged, which from your point of view, like from your perspective, it seemed like the smart thing to do. I put the dots in there for the formation they were in, the wedge. So you saw the guys that were up here that hadn't made it down into Defilade yet, right? But once those guys got engaged, everybody else behind the guy I was RCing started just doing their own thing. So I got out of that and I went into the camera, the eye in the sky, and Alpha had not shifted. Alpha was still waiting for guys to come through here where his claymores were at, right? That's why I'm asking, was it communicated? What was it? The communication just, hey, we're engaging guys over here now? Or was the communication that, hey, that's not going to work, we need to reposition this ambush?
Oh, we did communicate that, Sarn. I was just like, but from my position, we could still cover the other side while Bravo engaged what they were engaging. So that's why we held there, and yeah, and I just was waiting for fuckers to come through, because with the amount of fire Bravo was taking, we were kind of like, alright, if they try to cut across, we can fucking catch them from here, and I really just want to blow some fuckers up with this Claymore. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought it would be funny. But then, like, only 2 people went through the goddamn cave, and I didn't get to blow them up because fucking, what's-his-face fucking cut him in half. Crow did. Job. But yeah, that happened.
Okay, yeah, it's not a problem. Like listening to it from your guys' perspective, right? From Bravo's perspective of seeing guys that looked like they were going to come this way initially. You watching the cave to see if they were going to come through there, because I think that was what we initially talked about. And you had guys watching this way off of Bravo's comms. I think it makes sense hearing it from your eyes, because I'm not in your eyes. I can't be in your eyes. I'm in the camera, right? Just looking at it from overhead. Good call on Bravo's part, but we got to shift to adjust our ambush site, or just nix the ambush and take the fight to them. 3 guys on one side, 4 guys on the other. You weren't really in positions to cover each other. Bravo, you were in a position to cover Alpha, but not vice versa, from my perspective. Okay, cool. Not going to beat that horse up anymore. Thank you for the feedback on that. And then we completed our withdrawal up to RP2-ish. It ended up being wherever we're standing right now. A little bit north of it at Hill 340. And I pretty much told y'all to get in defensive and set up 360, and I was just antagonizing you as you were doing it, waiting for you to get set. Any comments or questions that you might have missed for the whole training today? Anybody? I'll go one by one. Sergeant Lowe.
Thanks, 3-1. Firstly, thanks for having us along. Secondly, apologies for the drone operation. I'm still getting used to operating the thing. And I think the biggest takeaway for me was distances. They having looked back through my recording, they were engaging the drone right on 1,000 meters, which is phenomenal for a piece of equipment of its size in the air.
Marksman over there,
and their skill. So that's my main takeaway from it. That's all I have. Cheers.
Thank you, Sergeant Lowe. Yeah, it's no problem with the drone. We talked about it. Said you were going to come along to get practice with it, so it's not an issue. I tried to throw some different things at them for you, so you could work on spotting and seeing and getting your ranges and getting some flying time with that thing. So it's not a problem at all, and we appreciate you guys coming. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Ryder, what do you got?
The only real point I have is when Alpha had
Can you
that
speak up?
casualty. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was. Wrong one. There we go.
Nope.
You got worse.
You got quieter.
How did I get quieter?
That's good. There you are. Send it.
Oh, okay. Everybody hear me now? Perfectly?
Yep, send it.
Yep. All right. So the only real point I have is when Alpha took that one casualty when we were bounding up to RP2. I noticed the guy that was with him, I couldn't remember who it was, tried to bandage him on the side. Don't do that. Medically, do not do that. If he's down and you're taking heavy contact, do like I did and grab him, move him, get him out of there. I shouldn't have to be the one to have to grab him and get out of there and heavy contact like that. That's the only real point I have.
So to your point, Mike, why can't they just do it where it happens? What's the why?
Because if you are in heavy contact and you're trying to work on a guy or trying to get him stable, it can end very badly for your pole. and especially for me trying to do it, it can get me in trouble where I could go down and then you got to come rescue me, basically. And then
Okay.
it comes to from one casualty to two, very quickly.
Is that all you had, Mike?
Yes.
Thank you, Mike. Morgan, what do you got? Specialist type.
Thank you, Sergeant. I just felt that the whole thing went pretty smooth as silk. I think we learned off of our first ambush, implemented it in the second. Yeah, we could have spread it out off the town a little bit, but I think it was still the right move that we did. So, thank you, Sergeant.
Brilliant words as always, Morgan. Sergeant Morgan.
Thank you, Sergeant. Yeah, echoing Specialist Morgan's comments, I think we really took what we learned from that first ambush and the I won't say deficiencies because some of that was outside of our control with how they spotted the drone, but I think we really refined it and kicked ass on that second ambush. We killed a lot of dudes before we finally had to break contact, and then like we were talking about earlier, I think the bounding and breaking contact was really good. And I think it's pretty awesome that I think we only had 3 or 4 casualties, if that, of people going down. I don't think Bravo had any except for when I got hit by that RPG. So I think that was pretty hot shit on everyone involved. And on Mike for getting Alpha's casualty taken care of when he went down when we were getting enveloped like that. That's all I had, Sergeant.
Okay, thank you, Sergeant Morgan. So 2 times in a row I heard we improved on the first one, right? So what did we improve? What did we learn and what did we do better on the second one? We don't got to dive into great detail. Just give me a point.
Looking at the terrain and setting up our lines better.
Okay, I also think I heard the L word, right? We set up a different style of ambush. So, okay, great. All right, Manny, what you got?
I got nothing, Sarge. Nothing that hasn't already been addressed.
Awesome. Teeple.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last part of work call. What's going on, Sergeant?
Work call. You have work call?
I have a dickhead squad leader, my bad.
Do you have anything for the overall operation?
No, I thought that went pretty awesome, guys, considering how not sober I am. So, good job.
Outstanding. All right, May.
I think Alpha himself did a great job in that ambush, utilizing myself and Crow with the mass casualty weapons. He had me pre-range. In fact, in your secondary kill box, where you thought we should set up with the 40 mic, so I was able to effectively start engaging that while Bravo dealt with our kill box.
He must have came from 3-4. So, okay. All right, great. Good comments. Staff Sergeant Crow.
I went down like 3 or 4 times tonight, and so I just want to thank y'all for carrying my heavy ass, and I had a great time. Thanks.
Thank you. Sergeant Lowe, anything else?
Negative, Sarge. Thanks very much for having me.
All right, Sergeant Lowe, thank you. Staff Sergeant Kennan.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for letting me come along. 3-1, fucking outstanding. You hit the complex problem, and you fucking made a solution and made it happen. The lethality of this squad always amazes me, so keep it up.
Thank you, Sergeant Cannon. If there's nothing else, you guys are clear to disconnect. Thank you very much for coming. Reminder, we do have platoon training this weekend.
Woo! Cool beans.
Ryder.
All right. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe down below. I appreciate all the love and support you have given me thus far, and I cannot thank you guys enough. For those of you that are interested in joining the units that you've seen on tonight's stream, you can find the links for the application in the description down below. Just go ahead and click that, fill that out, and go ahead and submit your application over. We're always looking for new members. And until next time, guys, stay safe. Peace.
Okay. So if you enable that, when you go into your Zeus camera, you cannot hear anything. you can't hear shit around you. If somebody's trying to talk to you, you can't hear it. The only way they can get in contact with you is via the radio. However,
Okay.
if you are Zeusing,